Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today's video is going to be a what's my backpack for 2021. I have my book bag here, well, more like a purse that I'm using for this year. I'm finally a senior in college. I cannot believe it. I filmed one of these videos last year when I first started my YouTube channel, and you guys really seem to like it, so I figured I'd do another one this year. If you guys are new to my channel and you enjoy watching lifestyle and college content, I film a ton of those videos, so I would love if you guys could subscribe. I actually just chose the winner to my school supplies video giveaway, so I will put your name on the screen. Thank you so much for all of you guys who entered. If you didn't win, I promise I will be hosting so many more giveaways in the future, so definitely. Anyways, I have a ton of stuff to show you, so let's get right on into the video. I apologize in advance for the lighting. It's very overcast outside. I'm actually using my sister's room to film because my dad is painting my room and it is such a mess in there, so I figured I'd just film in here. But my book bag for this year is more of a purse. I actually got this tote about like 2 years ago from Kate Spade. I think it's like the perfect size to use for school. Super big, it holds all my stuff, which is why I love it, and it has a ton of pockets inside. If I can find the exact name for this bag, I would definitely link it down below in case any of you guys want to buy it. So it just has the zipper here, and when you open it, it's obviously really full. I have so much stuff in my bag because I always like to be super prepared. I never know when something's gonna happen, so I just overstuff it in case. But starting with the obvious, the first thing that I have in my bag is of course my laptop. If you guys are in college, you know a laptop, an iPad, any kind of electronic that you're able to take notes on is definitely a necessity. I love mine. I think mine is just the MacBook Pro 13-inch. I got this like in 2018. I don't know exactly what model it is, but it works perfectly fine. I use this for school, my everyday life. And my case is just a hard plastic case from Amazon. I just really like the gray marbling. I love marbles, so I had to get that one. Next up in my bag, I have these 3 college ruled spiral notebooks. I absolutely love the pastel colors. Pastel colors are like my favorite thing ever. These are college ruled. They each have 70 pages. I wanted to get thinner notebooks because I am only taking 4 classes this semester, so I didn't want to get like a 5 subject notebook because I know most of the time I really use my laptop for taking notes, but just so I have paper on me at all times, I decided to pick these 3 up because I am taking a math-based class. I definitely will need a notebook for that one. These just came like in a pack of 5 for like $8 or something like that. I give the other 2 to my sister. The other 2 colors were like yellow and orange, so I just stuck with these because I think these are the prettiest. The thing I have is my planner. If you guys watch my videos, my planner is my life. I write down everything. I always need to have stuff written down. Even if I type it on my laptop, it's just not the same thing as writing it down on paper. I really like this planner because it has a place where you can take notes, and then it has like the spreadsheet for the month, and then within the month they have like the little sections where you can write like daily to-do lists or anything that you have due on those days. By the way, I will link everything down below in case any of you guys are interested in buying any of this stuff. I also just have like this random folder in here. I'm pretty sure there's folders like from high school. I tend to reuse things like folders and notebooks that I don't use all the pages in, just so I don't have to buy new school supplies. But I just have some random sheets of loose leaf in here. I do like the reinforced ones, which are my favorite because they never rip. I just keep this in my bag because a lot of professors tend to give out the syllabus like the first week of school, and just like random paperwork that I just don't want thrown in my book bag. I also have this financial calculator that I need to buy for my finance class. I'm really not excited to take that class because it is math based. That was the class that I was talking about. I have no idea how to use this. I'm sure I will learn. I can use this for like banking and real estate, anything finance related. It's like CPA approved, so I don't know, hopefully I'll learn how to use this. I also have these really cute pencils that my sister gave me. They're from the brand Ganesea. I have no idea where she got these, but I love the pastel color because they match those notebooks that I showed you earlier. I definitely prefer mechanical pencils over traditional ones. I know some people don't feel the same way, but I personally just love these so much better. And then on top of those pencils, I actually have a separate little pencil pouch. And in here, I just have some pens. These are from the brand Pencil. They're the RCP pens. And then these are like my all-time favorite mechanical pencils. They're from Papermate. They're so good. I have them like in every single color. I have purple, green. I also have pink. And then I have a ruler in here because you just never know when you're gonna need a ruler. And I also have whiteout because I'm notorious for making mistakes when I'm writing in pen. So I always have these with me. These are from Beck, and I also have like another set in my desk. The next thing that I have in that big zipper is this umbrella, because the worst thing is when you go to class and then you walk out to go to another building and it's raining outside. I always like to have an umbrella because I just hate getting wet. So I always carry one with me. I also have some post-its in here. Post-its are seriously a necessity for me. I love having these because I really like to annotate, especially like when I'm reading really dense text. Some things that you read in college are super boring. You have to go back and read it like 5 times to actually understand what you're reading. I use post-its for like annotating and note-taking. I always have those with me. Inside this big pocket, there's a little pocket back here, and in here I have gum. Gum is just like an essential. I always have gum with me. And then I have a mask. Obviously this is our life now, so I always have extra masks with me just in case. Then I have a hair clip. A hair clip, obviously another essential necessity. You never know when it's going to be hot outside and you don't have a hair tie, especially like when you're sweating and your hair is getting stuck to your neck. And then I have 2 extra hair ties in here. I actually have one more thing in here. What is this? This is my Smith's Rosebud lip balm. I always have lip balm in me. You guys are gonna see I actually have my emergency kit in here. A couple of you guys commented if I can film a video showing like what I have in my emergency kit, so I actually included it in here so I can share with you guys what I keep in there. But I always have lip balm because there's nothing worse than chapped lips. Now opposite that zippered pocket, I have 2 small pockets back here. You guys probably can't even see because my bag is completely black, but in here I have 2 portable chargers. I always have these with me because sometimes my phone will have like 80% and then all of a sudden it just jumps down to 20, so then I'm left with a dead phone, which is not good. So I always keep these with me in case I don't have access to an outlet. So these are from the brands Anchor and Mercury. I think I got both of these from TJ Maxx, but I've had them for years, since like high school. I used to bring those to like Sweet 16s with me and they're super reliable. And then lastly, I have an extra charger in here. And then I have my wired headphones. I still don't own AirPods. I don't know, I just haven't bought them. I can't spend like $150 on AirPods if these work perfectly fine. So I'm just using my wired headphones for now. Maybe I'll get them for like Christmas or something. Now the last thing I have in here is my emergency kit. I cannot leave the house without this. Even when school's not in session, I always have this in my purse because you just never know when something's gonna happen and you need it. So I'm gonna go through this and show you guys what I have in here. Maybe it'll serve as some inspo for you guys to make your own emergency bag, especially if you're starting college now and you just want to have like these things with you at all times. So I actually got this plastic pouch from Sephora. I think I got like a deal on it or something. Like there were like mini skincare items in here and I just saved the pouch because it's actually really good quality and I just use this as my emergency kit. But the first thing I have in here is my asthma pump. I have asthma, so this is self-explanatory. I always have this with me in case I start randomly wheezing or I have like an asthma attack. I always have this with me at all times. The next thing I have in here are these oil blotting sheets. These are by the brand Beauty by Pop Sugar. I have oily skin, especially more in the summer and early fall, like when it's super hot outside still. So I love these because they help absorb any excess oils that you have, and they're really thin sheets. I love these because they just mattify your skin and you don't look like an oily mess, especially if like your makeup is melting or you feel like you're sweating too much. These definitely help a lot. These are super cheap. I got these at Sephora for like $2. I know Clean and Clear also sells their own version, but those are definitely more expensive. I always have these with me at all times because it's definitely a necessity. Next up, I have hand sanitizer for obvious reasons. We have to keep ourselves as germ free as possible, so I always have hand sanitizer because, you know, you're just like touching a lot of stuff, especially at school, and if you take the bus or the subway, you always need to have that. I also have a little one from Bath & Body Works. This is the warm vanilla sugar scent, but I think that like Purell definitely works better, but I don't know. I have that one in case my Purell finishes. I also have some hand cream. This is actually the same one that I had in my video from last year. I haven't finished it yet, but this is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. I got it from Bath & Body Works. It smells so good. It literally just smells like fall in a bottle. I love it. They have so many different scents, but I just really like this one, so I always keep it in there. I have my eye drops. Clearly I'm wearing glasses right now, but when I'm not wearing my glasses, I have contacts in, and sometimes my eyes get super dry from the contacts, so I always have these with me. These are the TheraTears Therapy for Your Eyes eye drops. They're just dry eye therapy lubricant. I always have these because, like I said, if my eyes get really dry, I actually get headaches, so I just always have these with me just in case. And then going off of that, I actually have extra contacts in case one of them happens to fall out, or I don't know, I just need them, so I always have those in there. The chapstick, because I cannot stand having dry lips. I always need to have chapstick on me. I also have a panty liner because I just always carry these with me. Panty liners, tampons, pads. I always have extra because you never know when that time of the month is gonna come, especially if you're outside. That's the worst and you don't have anything, so I always suggest carrying those in your bag just in case. I also have, what is this? This is floss, because there's nothing worse than when you're talking to someone and you have food in your teeth and then they don't tell you and you realize after you look in the mirror. So I always have floss with me. I have a Band-Aid little deodorant stick. So it's not deodorant, this is actually for your feet. So if you're wearing uncomfortable sandals or sneakers and you feel like you're blistering, you just apply this on the area and it just serves as kind of like a lubricant so your feet don't cause friction with the shoe. It's really helpful. I always have this with me because sometimes I wear brand new shoes and, you know, like when you're breaking in new shoes, it does tend to hurt. Now we're getting down to the last 3 items. but this is nail glue because sometimes I do have acrylics on my nails. There's nothing worse than having a broken nail and not being able to fix it, and then you just end up ripping it off because you hate how it looks. So I always have nail glue with me because I just don't like the look of broken nails. So the last things I have in here are actually both medications. I have allergy medicine, and then I also have Tylenol because you never know when you're gonna have cramps, if you're gonna have a headache, and you just can't deal with it when you're in school. So I always have Tylenol with me because I tend to get like the worst headaches ever, like unbearable headaches to the point where like I need to be in a dark room. So I always have Tylenol with me and allergy medicine because I'm allergic to so many different things, especially pollen. So I always need to have this in my bag in the spring and the summer because it gets really bad here in New York. That is basically everything I have in my emergency kit. Last thing that I have to show you guys that I actually took out of my bag before I started the video is this massive water bottle. This is from Target. It's from the brand Tall. It's actually 40 ounces. It's not a hydro flask, but in my opinion, it's super comparable. It keeps your water ice cold. And even when I put ice in it, the ice never melts. It just stays really cold all day. So I love this water bottle. And that is everything, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will have everything linked down below along with my bag if I can find it online. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely like and subscribe and leave some comments down below if you guys want me to film any back to school videos. These are so much fun and they do really well on my channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in my next video.